Um, on Tuesday night, I was talking about Higa, and I had set up Christmas lights on the floor, and I often do candles as well. And I was talking about setting the atmosphere, and the theme of the class on Tuesday night was contentment, which is just being happy with what is and being content with where you're at and not seeking anything other. And I was reading the book, and it was so lovely, and I'm going to share some of the stuff. There's little things like playing card games, taking a walk in nature, having plants or flowers in your house, having a hot chocolate, wearing comfy clothes, what are some of the others? Lighting candles and the atmosphere they create, all these things. And it said, you know, if you have contentment, then you are wealthy. And I think it's so the case. It's not about any more stuff, but rather creating this feeling of, I have enough, I am here, and I have everything I need. And so, yeah, I'll share some of the pages of the book I was reading last night, and I'll share them with you guys. And I'll just take a little note, because the old head does forget things. Again. Okay, let's start. I have a really nice class plan this morning. And I'm going to mute everybody. Mute all. It's great to see you all. Great to see you, Jean. Oh, have we lost Rosaline? We did. She'll be back. I'm going to speak of you. Okay. Now. Yay. Now, okay. Where are we at? Brilliant. So let's start. We're going to do, I was looking at what we've done over the last few weeks. So last week we did the kind of Ashtanga inspired class. I'm just going to put my clock on so I can see the time. Which is lovely and balancing. And the week before we did a twist class where we started with that breath where we pump the belly on the end of the exhale. And so this morning I wanted to do a class that is kind of a flowing strength sequence, but a lot of twists. And the twists are, we go one direction and then we go the other. And all this just creating space in the whole torso and abdomen. Hey, Rosalind, I hope that's you back. I think we lost you for a moment. And so deep breathing and just moving with your body and moving out any stagnation and creating a little bit of spaciousness. And so that is the theme for this morning. So let's start by closing our eyes. And my new favorite way of describing is to internalize your mind. And different descriptions resonate with us at different times. And often the same description also resonates. And so often I will say something like, imagine your mind is the ocean. And so come away from the surface where the waves and the weather is and go beneath the surface. Or another way to describe it is turn down the volume on your awareness of the external world and turn up the volume on your internal experience. And so that real sense that we're starting here by dropping in, we're starting by stopping, and a commitment that for this hour, it is very simple, but it is not easy. For this hour, we're going to keep internalizing the mind. We're going to keep working on cultivating that presence. So just noticing, cultivating that witness consciousness. And you're all very familiar with the feeling of it. And sometimes if your mind is very busy, that's what we're observing. And that's okay too. It doesn't mean you're failing or not doing it. You are with whatever is. So we're going to do ego eradicator for 3 minutes. So ego eradicator, we use breath of fire. So breath of fire, you exhale and draw the belly in, and you're breathing through your nose. So the inhale is passive, and then it's an active exhale. Excellent. So arms are up, fingers are drawing in, and thumbs are pointing towards each other. Shoulders down, eyes closed, and breath of fire. If you're on the first few days of your menstrual cycle, a long, deep breath. And find your rhythm. It's that sense of the top of the abdominal wall drawing in and out. It's like a pulsing. As I always say, make sure to also have the inhale. They're about equal in length. The inhale is more passive. The exhale is the driving force of the breath of fire. But if we don't also make sure that we inhale adequately, sometimes we run out of breath. Eye gaze to the center of your forehead. Be very focused. Thirty more seconds. Stay with it. Take a deep inhale. Keeping your eyes closed. Feel, don't look, bring your thumbs to touch. Stretch your fingers, hold your breath, squeeze up to the pelvic floor. Eye gaze center of the forehead, chin in. And then as you exhale, big circle with your arms. Touch the ground. And then just sit for a moment, palms facing up. And tune in. Stay very still, very present. So cultivating that neutral, observing witness mind. be alert, awake, and equanimous, which is not reacting, just noticing. And this witness, observing, neutral mind is the mind that serves us, allows us to cut through our conditioning, live consciously, choose our actions. So every breath you take consciously has an effect on your neural pathways. Let's come around to all fours. Inhaling arch. Exhaling round. And now we're going to go sideways. So inhale to the center, you're in neutral spine. And as you exhale, look over your left shoulder and draw your left shoulder towards your left hip. Inhale back to center. You're in neutral spine, so you're not arched or flexed. And then exhale, look over your right shoulder and your right hip comes towards the right shoulder. Let's do a few more of those. Inhaling, neutral. Exhaling, go to one side. Inhaling, center. Exhale, going to the other side. So now I want you to think of your navel and like it's going in a circle, going down and around. So draw it up, out to the side and around. So your elbows don't bend. So it's all this creating movement, creating a bit of space in this whole torso abdominal area. So lengthening, squeezing, twisting. Inhale, exhale. So it's like your belly goes down, round, and then draws and round up. So like you're drawing a circle like this with your belly. Okay. Inhaling down, exhaling, squeeze and round up. And now let's switch the direction. And so going down and then round up. One more this direction. And now right hand slides behind the left and bring your right temple to the floor. Come onto the fingertips of your left hand and then gently, gently push into your left hand. And as you exhale, revolve so the right temple stays on the floor. But think of your left ribs rotating, lengthening towards the left. Right ribs drawing under. Really carefully coming back up. Let's go to the other side. And left arm now goes underneath. Right hand to the floor and revolve. So pressing the right fingertips into the floor. And as you exhale, turn a little more. Just going to put on the top. There's a fly biting me. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center. So now back on all fours. Right hand reaches back for your left foot. If you need to put something under your right knee, please do. And now lifting up. So lovely, stretch into the left frontal hip and then lengthen the sternum forwards. Breathing here. Carefully releasing it down. Let's go to the other side. So left hand now reaches back for your right foot and lift up. Chest forwards, shoulder blades down your back, and lift that right foot. And it's that dynamic, right, where the foot is pushing into the hand is pulling the foot. Really nice, and release it down. So now left leg extends, right arm extends. Inhale. And as you exhale, right knee draws in, left knee rather draws in, and elbow to knee. 3 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing in. Inhale, extend. Remember, neutral spine, so no arching as you extend. Nice length. And as you exhale, round the spine and scoop. 1 more. And exhale. Both hands down. Let's go to the side. So left arm, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. So all those levels that we work on in yoga, so the asana, the poses have a particular effect. In this case, removing stagnation, creating space. Okay, come all the way to the floor. Allowing energy to flow more freely. Inhale into cobra. And then exhale, one shoulder drops, look over the other. And then we have our cultivation. Inhale, center of our witness consciousness. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Let's go 1 more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over. Really nice. Coming back to all fours, and now step your right foot forward between your hands. Reach your arms up, and now hold on to your elbows. So like a box with your elbows. And then inhale, reach up, and exhale, right elbow towards the right side. So extending towards the right side, left side, lengthening. As you're here, take a full inhale. And as you exhale, lean a little more. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. And exhaling, lean. Release the arms, come back to center. Inhale, reach. And then as you exhale, hands in prayer, and now left elbow outside the right knee. Thumbs drawing in towards the sternum. Inhale. And as you exhale, turn the navel, turn the ribs, right hand pushes into the left. And 1 more here. And exhale, twist. Really nice. Now keep the elbows where they are. So you're in the twist, tuck your toes. We're going to come into a high lunge. And so lift the back knee, push into the back heel, and breathe here. Really nice. Release both hands either side of the front foot. Step back into plank. Here in plank, feet are wide, and all the both heels go to the left, but try to keep your shoulders from moving. Inhale, center, and exhale, heels to the right, toes to the left. Let's do 2 more each side. Inhale, center, and as you exhale, revolve. Heels to one side. Inhale, center, exhaling and revolve. 1 more. Inhale, center, exhaling, revolve. Inhaling, center, and exhaling, revolve. Really nice. Inhale, center. Exhale, coming down halfway or all the way. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. And then here, right knee down and left foot forward between your hands. Reach the arms up and box, so holding onto your elbows. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lean towards the left. Inhale, fill up, so stay leaning to the left, but fill the lungs. And as you exhale, see can you lengthen just a little bit more, creating all that lovely space on the right side. One more breath. And exhale. Inhale, center, reach the arms up. And now exhale, prayer hands, right elbow outside the left knee. So thumbs in towards the sternum, shoulders down your back. Top hand pushes into the bottom hand. Take a full inhale. And exhaling, twist. Inhale here. One more, exhale, twist. And now balancing work, so it can be helpful to look down at the left foot. Lift the right knee and high lunge twisting. Inhale. And then exhale, twist. Really nice. Hands either side of the front foot and step up to the top of your mat. Feet about hip distance apart. Left hand to your right shoulder, right ankle. Right hand to your waist. And so think of the waist, the hips rather aren't going to move. You're going to revolve navel to the right, shoulders, ribs. And then right hand to your right shoulder and reach that right arm up. Inhaling here. And your hand can be on your shin or your ankle or the floor, wherever suits. You can have a little bend in your knees or legs straight. Focusing on filling up as you inhale. And as you exhale, revolving. And now bring the right hand down. Let's go to the other side. So right hand to your left foot, left hand to your waist, and then start to turn. Left hand to your shoulder, and then left arm reaches up. And again, you can look down or up. Hand can be on the knee, the shin, the ankle, wherever suits. Inhaling, fill up. And as you exhale, revolve. 2 more breaths like that. Inhaling and exhaling. And last one. And exhale. Release the left hand down and let's roll up. Really nice. Feet together or hip distance apart as suits you. Inhale, reach up, look up, interlace the hands, index finger reaching. And as you exhale, lean to one side. No rush. Inhaling to center. Exhaling, lean to the other side. Inhaling to center. And as you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. So standing, revolving. Inhale back to center, reach both arms up. And as you exhale, go the other side. Hips stay forward, turning in the torso. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back. Knees down or no knees, lower halfway or all the way. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full inhale, feel yourself filling up from the nose down into your lungs. And as you exhale, the breath leaves the body. Firm the thighs. One more here. Heels pressing back. Exhale. End of this exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, spring load the legs, walk, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhaling, fold in. Breath and movement in sync, mind and body. Inhale, come all the way up. Creating that integration. Exhale, coherence, hands to heart. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale, reach up, interlace your fingers. And then lean to one side as you exhale. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, one arm forward, the other one is back. Inhale, center, reach up. And exhale, other side. Inhale, center, reach. Exhaling, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank and lower halfway or all the way. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Chest lifts, firm the thighs. Exhaling back into down dog. And those full breaths. So we're in an inversion, but the breath goes from in the nose right down to the pelvic diaphragm. And as you exhale, the breath rebounds up from the pelvic diaphragm, thoracic diaphragm, lungs empty. One more inhale, fill up. And exhale, empty. Bend your knees, look between your hands, walk, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhaling, fold in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. So bend your knees for chair pose. So front shin's back, tuck the tailbone, reach the arms. And let's do a little bit of breath of fire here. So draw the navel in as you exhale. Shoulder blades down your back. And remember, you don't have to look up, you can look forward, wherever suits. Creating a bit of heat here. Take a deep inhale now. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, step back and lower. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. And exhaling to down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. And now the right leg is going to go to the outside of the left hand. So off your mat, over to the left. Ground your left foot. So the toes, the heel, the foot is pressing down. And then right arm reaches up. So fallen triangle. Take an inhale. And exhale. Maybe lift that right hip a little bit more, open in the chest. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. And exhale, left hand down now. Right leg goes right back up into 3-legged dog. And then we're going to bring the right foot forward between your hands. So left knee can come down for that transition. And we'll come into a high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And we're going to revolve. So left arm down on the outside of the right knee. And the right arm reaches up. Take a full inhale, expand. And then as you exhale, twist. And 2 more just like that. Inhale, fill up. As you exhale, turn. And one more. And exhaling. And now hands either side of the front foot. Step back into plank. Let's take that inhale here in plank. As you exhale, both heels to the left. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, both heels to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, elbows in, come halfway all the way. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full inhale. And a long exhale. Let's go left side. So left leg rises as you inhale. And then left foot outside the right hand. Ground that right foot. And then right arm reaches up. Inhale, fill up. And then exhale, open the chest, lift the bottom hip. 2 more breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling. 1 more. And exhaling, open out. Really nice. Right hand down, left leg straight up into 3-legged dog. And then left foot forward between your hands. Remember, right knee can come down for the transition. Coming up into high lunge, reach your arms up. And then as you exhale, right arm on the outside of that left knee, and the left arm reaches up. And for balance, it can be nice to look down. You might look out to the sides, whatever works. Take a full inhale. And then exhaling, revolve. Let's do 2 more just like that. Inhale, fill up, push into the back heel, lift the back thigh. And as you exhale, use the leverage of that right arm to twist. 1 more, inhale. And then exhale. Both hands down, step back and lower halfway or all the way. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhaling back into down dog. Full inhale. A long exhale. Bend your knees. Look between your hands and walk, step or hop top of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale, reach your arms. And hands in prayer. Let's take a hovering twist. So left elbow hovers outside the right knee. Keep both of the knees together. Inhale, back to center, reach the arms. Exhale, right elbow hovers outside the left. Let's do 2 more each side. Inhale, reach. Sit down low if you can. Exhaling, hover. Inhaling, reach. Exhaling, hover. 1 more each side. Inhale, reach. Exhaling, hover. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hover. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold forwards. Take your time, no rush. Inhale, lift your heart. And then exhale, step back to plank and lower halfway or all the way. Inhale into up dog or cobra. And exhale into down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. And here we're going to open the hip, but I want you to think of this left hip turning in to open the right hip. So left outer hip draws in, and that's how the right hip opens. So you're grounding in that left foot, and then maybe bend that right knee. Right knee is drawing towards the ceiling. Right heel drawing towards the left shoulder. And now check, evenly pressing into both of your hands and draw the front ribs in. Inhale, straighten the knee, and now parallel that right hip again with the floor. We're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. Again, left knee can come down for the transition and ground the back foot. Walk the right foot a little bit out to the right. And let's come up for warrior one. So right, left frontal hip draws forward, outer right hip draws in. I'm going to take a twist here. So inhale, reach the arms. And as you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, reach both your arms. And then exhale, revolve. So it's counterintuitive. It's the opposite to usual. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Maybe sink a little more into that front knee. Think of left frontal hip drawing forward. Push into the back leg. Firm the back of the left knee. Last one. Inhale, reach. And then exhaling, revolve. And now inhale, reach and straighten the front leg as you do so. As you exhale, we're going to bring the arms behind your back. So either reverse namaste the hands or bring the knuckles together. If your stride's very long, mine's a bit too long, I'm going to shorten it. Inhale, lift your heart. And now exhaling, fold over that front knee. So leg is straight, but a tiny micro bend if you have a tendency to lock your knees. Left frontal hip draws forward and fold. Relax the shoulders so collarbones are wide. Left hip forward, right outer hip draws in. Push into the back foot. Firm the back of the left knee. Relax the neck. Folding. So we're going to come up into a balancing pose. We're going to come into warrior 3, and we'll keep the hands exactly where they are. So either the fists together or your hands are in a reverse namaste. Come onto the toes of the left foot and then very carefully lift up onto the right leg. And now extend the left leg back. And just like we did when we opened that hip, we drew the left outer hip in to open the right. So I want you to do the same. Draw the right outer hip in. And then that gives you stability in the left leg. Lift the chest. So like as if you're in a cobra or locust pose, lift the chest. Breathing. And now release the hands. Right hand to your waist, left hand to the floor, just beneath your shoulder. So it's a good step forward of the right leg. So left hand is down, right hand on your waist. And now, keeping the pelvis stable, the left toes and hip are facing the floor. I want you to start turning your navel and your ribs to the right. And again, you've got to firm that outer right hip in, stabilizing in that standing leg. If it's comfortable, right hand to your shoulder, and then right arm reaches up. So revolved half moon. Very strong. If you're comfortable, you can look up. If you like, you can look straight down either. One more full breath here. Fill up. As you exhale, revolve. Navel, ribs, shoulders to the right. Now bring both hands down, standing splits. So hands towards that right foot. Draw the chest in and lift the leg up. And now very carefully, left foot joins the right. 2 feet together, come into chair pose. Inhale, reach. And let's take a counter twist. So right elbow outside the left knee. Hands in prayer or open them up, whichever suits. And breathe. Make sure the knees are together, right hip back. Really nice. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms. And now exhale, right foot steps back to the back of your mat and come into warrior two. Open across the chest. Sink into that front knee. Draw the outside of that left hip in and under. Let's come into reverse warrior. Right hand down, left arm up. Creating all this lovely space. And deep breaths. The exhale is the primary way that we detoxify. Through the breath. And so with each exhale, stretch a little further and exhale fully, get all the breath out. And now carefully come back up, warrior two. And now left hand to your thigh or left hand onto the floor inside your left leg and right arm reaches up and over, breathing. And maybe you might look underneath that right arm. Draw the left sitting bone in and under, opening the chest, revolve towards the right. Let's push on the feet, come back to warrior two. And as you exhale, come back into reverse warrior. One breath here, full inhale. Exhale, reach and lengthen. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands down, go through vinyasa. Take your time. And exhale. Breathing. And so now when you're ready, left leg rises. And now again, draw the right hip in, right outer hip in. Engage the right glute, and that's how you lift that left leg. And so rotate that left hip towards the ceiling, and then if you're comfortable, bend your left knee, and the left knee draws towards the right shoulder. Left heel rather draws towards the right shoulder, left knee towards the ceiling, and firm that standing leg, right? So press into that right heel, draw the right seat in and underneath. Inhale, straighten the leg parallel, so the left hip now faces the floor. And exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Ground your back foot, walk your left foot out to the right a little bit, out to the left rather, and reach up for warrior one. We'll revolve here. Inhale, reach. And then as you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. That's it. Firm the back leg, right? So firm the back of the knee, press into the foot. 3 more. Inhale, reach. And then exhale. That's it. 2 more. And so the breath, an integral part of the pose. So as you're twisting, as you're revolving, you're exhaling, releasing. Really nice. Let's do 1 more here. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, revolve. Really nice. Inhale, reach and straighten the front leg. If you need to shorten your stride, do. And then as you exhale, either fists together or reverse namaste, your hands, whichever works. And then here, inhale, or you can hold on to your elbows, anything that works, right? Inhale, lift the chest. And then legs are straight, perhaps a tiny micro bend in the front knee to prevent it from locking if you have a tendency for your knees to lock out. And exhale, fold. I do. And so if I go straight, my knees lock. So I do a tiny micro bend. And it makes my legs much more stable. As you exhale, draw those collarbones wide, shoulder blades down your back, and fold. Relax your jaw. Think of that left seat, that left hip bone at the back, drawing under. And that gives you that extra bit of length. Folding. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And fold. And 1 more. And fold. And now remember warrior 3. So lift the chest, activate those spinal muscles, okay? So we're not folding forward, we're definitely lifting in the chest. Look forward, helps with the balance. Come onto the toes of the back foot. And very carefully stand onto that left leg. A little micro bend can also be nice here. Think of that left seat drawing under, the right hip faces the floor, and the chest lifts. I'm going to step back a little bit so I'm not off. Let's do 2 more full breaths here. See, can you have very steady breath? So that witness consciousness, observing strong sensations and being equanimous, not reacting. Release the hands. So now the right hand comes down to the floor and it's about 1.5 feet in front of that left foot and it's off to the right. The right toes face the floor, right hip faces the floor, and then start turning in the navel, turning in the chest, left hand to your shoulder, and then left arm, if it's comfortable, reaches up. You can also leave it on your waist, whatever works. As you exhale, revolve a bit more. We're going to do 2 more breaths here. And revolve. 1 more. And twist. Lovely, both hands down, coming into standing splits. So chest in towards that left thigh, right leg high. And again, think of that left seat drawing under. Lift the right leg a little higher if you can. And now very carefully, right leg joins the left, 2 feet together, knees together, chair pose. Inhale, reach. And let's twist to the right this time. So left elbow outside the right knee and revolve. We'll do 3 breaths here. So you've worked, cultivated all this spaciousness, remove stagnation. As you exhale, feel that space. And twist. Be nice, 1 more. Really nice, go back to chair, inhale, reach. And now as you exhale, left foot steps back to the back of your mat and warrior 2. So again, press into the back foot and sink down. Relax the shoulders, broad across the chest. Front knee opening out, the knee over the 2nd or 3rd toe. Let's come into reverse. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, left hand down your leg and right arm reaches. Relax your shoulders and breathe. The body loves it when we cultivate balance. Creating space and length. But we do it in a gentle way where we're working with our bodies, with our mind. Inhale, back up to warrior 2. And then exhale, extended side angle. So right hand to your leg, left arm over. Or the right hand to the floor and the left arm extends. And breathe here. As you exhale, revolve a little more. Push into that back foot, strong in the legs. One more breath here. And exhale. Carefully inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhaling here. And then exhale, hands down, go through last vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Inhale here. And exhale, drop to your knees. Really nice. So we'll do a few more here. So we'll do half virasana. So the left leg, left knee is bent. And here I'd encourage, if you have any pillows, blankets, it's nice to have little bits of support, right? So left knee is bent and the heel is on the outside of the left hip, so we're not sitting on that knee. And then the right leg extends out to the side. And so here, if you need it, right, you pop cushion underneath your right seat. Really important to be comfortable. So then we can relax and then deepen into the pose. If we're kind of tense, often we won't get all of the benefits. So right leg is long, left heel on the outside of the left hip. Right hand is going to go under your thigh and reach towards that shin, ankle, heel. So my right hand is going towards my left heel, and then the left arm reaches up and over. And you can float in the air, you can revolve more and bring it to the foot, whatever works for you. And this elbow, the right elbow, pushing against the inside of the right thigh helps revolve. And exhaling. Full inhale. Exhale, revolve and extend. Let's do one more full breath here. And exhale. Carefully coming all the way up. And let's go straight to the other side. So, right knee bends. The right heel is on the outside of the left hip. And the left leg is long out to the side. Really nice. Left hand. And it's a little bit awkward, right? We bring it underneath that left thigh. And then it goes towards the right shin or heel. And it can also just rest here on the inside. So it's wherever suits your body, right? And then right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, turn the chest more to the right and lengthen. Use that left elbow against the left inner thigh to revolve. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Really nice, and coming up. And so we're going to give full virasana a go. And so first I'm going to show you the modifications. So the modification is to come onto your knees, bring your hands behind you, and create length here, okay? Especially if you have tenderness in the knees, okay? And you just go back as far as is comfortable. Otherwise, in virasana, we have the heels on the outside of the hips. So we're not sitting on the heels. And then we start to, and it's great actually, I love a blanket. So you can go back only as far as you need to, or you can use your cushion, right, for your head. And so we take our time. We've done this in class many times. It's a fantastic pose for creating space just here in the lower abdomen. So slowly, slowly come back. Maybe you start coming onto your elbows, and maybe that's just far enough. Maybe you'll come back all the way. If you're comfortable, your arms might go overhead, or it can be nice, like when we started, where you're holding onto your elbows. And deep breaths here. So it's not really a restorative pose, it's a very challenging pose. It can bring up a lot of strong sensations. And so the challenge is, can you relax your jaw? Allow the body to absorb the benefits of the pose without creating tension. At any stage, come out. If it feels like you've had enough, each of us have a different amount of time. That's enough for us. And now that I'm down here a little bit, I'm going to reduce the amount of blanket. So I'm a little bit more on the floor. And it's nice, I like to go slowly into this pose bit by bit, not go full extension at the start. And full breaths. Think of tailbone drawing towards your knees, so lengthening in the lower back. And then very carefully, let's come all the way up. So very slowly, carefully, coming up and come lying on your back. So we'll come into Shavasana. Just get my, sometimes it's nice, you feel like you're very stiff after it. Sometimes it's nice to come up onto all fours first and then carefully bring the legs forward, lying down, and come all the way down. So I'm going to stay seated because I want to do a little bit of guided relaxation. And so you guys, please, if you don't mind, come lying down and find a comfortable seat, comfortable lying down. So it might be a cushion underneath your legs, one perhaps underneath your head. And take a moment just to notice the effect in your body. Relax your eyes, your jaw, and feel all of your masks fall away. Your whole face relaxing. Your mouth, your tongue, your throat. Your shoulders, down your arms, your chest. And invite a real softness, lightness to come into the whole abdominal area. We lengthened, we twisted. And so now we must relax. And the purpose of the asana is to create that flexibility, remove the stagnation or stiffness, so that then we are actually able to really relax. And so the asana practice is in order that we can get the benefit of a shavasana. Feel your legs completely relax. And become aware of that tingling vibration going through your whole body. Your incredible body integrating, absorbing the effects of your practice. When you stop moving, that's when a lot of the benefits then kick in. On Tuesday night, I was talking a little bit about the journey of yoga. And the journey of yoga is not a journey of seeking perfection. It's a journey of a systematic, progressive uncovering of our deeper truth. A journey of waking up to different dimensions of possibility, of leaning into the unknown, of taking risks and not looking to be perfect, but rather looking to have a greater understanding of ourselves. And as we learn to harness and focus our minds, and we create a neutrality within us, then everything comes from this state of neutrality. And we start to walk a much easier path, less resistance. This feeling of walking more in our flow. But it's progressive and systematic, but it's not linear. And so we have moments of uncovering of awareness. And then we have, times when we don't feel that. And that's all part of this up and down path that we're on, constantly changing. If we buy into perfection or of being some kind of a saintly being all the time, then we're going to be really disappointed, because we have to remember it's an uncovering, a daily, moment by moment, breath by breath uncovering that makes us alive to our fingertips, experiencing life as it is. My teacher gave the description of Michelangelo and the statue David. And he looked at the big hunk of rock. And he said, David's in there. I just have to chip away all that is not David. And that's what we're doing, right? We're chipping away at all that is not our true self. And our true self is so full of love and compassion. And it's not our fault why we've all this conditioning, we have experiences in life that have affected us. But our yoga practice chips away at some of that stuff so that our true light can manifest. And so as you lie here, feel that love and compassion and kindness, that is your true identity coursing through your body. And with so much compassion, this radical self-love, we will continue to chip away at all that is not us. And so here I invite you, you can stay resting if you feel drawn towards having a little bit more of an integrative time, integrating, absorbing the effects of your practice. Or else roll on to your right side, drawing your knees in, coming up to sit. And bring your hands to prayer at your heart center. And drop your chin towards your hands, bowing to that light within you, that wise knowing, the teacher within you. And namaste to all you wonderful beings. Let's rub our hands together if you're sitting. Rub them vigorously, creating nice heat And then we'll reach your arms up and feel that tingling. That's your energy. And may your light within shine so brightly that your path ahead is clearly shown. May all obstacles be removed. And may you continue to uplift and elevate all those you come across. And thanks so much for coming this morning. Namaste.
Thanks, Ashley. Bye.